And so, yeah, I felt moved to put a post up about it, just to kind of educate everybody about, what it takes to heal when you have this sort of tragic event.
And
Yeah.
so, how do you begin to heal? This is interesting. This is why I wanted you to bring it up, because the thing is, we're focusing on his effect on culture, but he was also a person. And this is a
Yeah.
very human thing that happened. So, how do you begin to heal? Because of course, the biggest healing is going to be for the immediate family. But I think there's also a part of all of us that lost someone that day as well. So, how do you begin to heal?
Yeah, I mean, well, number one, Malcolm Jamal Warner, that he was Theo. Like that
He
was
was
my
Theo.
brother. I feel like I lost a
Mhm.
brother. And I mean, just like when I'm sorry, when Prince died, I was in tears. I couldn't believe it. Prince was a big one for me because it was such a Prince, even Prince and Theo on the Cosby Show. Like, think about the 80s. That was like a staple in my childhood. Like, Prince was the number one artist of the 80s. The Cosby Show was the number one TV show of the 80s. It was,
Mhm.
the number one TV show, all Black cast. I mean, so it was a significant part of us that I feel like we've lost in this unexpected tragic event. Yeah, he had a whole life ahead of him. He was married recently. He had this child. He was actually squeaky clean. Like, we never heard any scandal related to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He wasn't having no white parties. He wasn't no baby oil
Right.
in his background, and so
Right.
he lived the way in his music and his poetry was just
Yes.
really remarkable. That song he did with Robert Glasper, I used to listen to that
Yes.
constant rotation.
Yes.
And my husband reached out to him because they talk every once in a while on and I was just like, ask Malcolm, did he write that song? And he was like, yeah, I wrote it. And I was like, that is just so beautiful that you wrote that. I'm sending messages to him through my husband. And then finally my husband was like, I think my wife got a crush on you. I was like, my wife got a crush on Theo. And I was like, I do. I have a crush on him. And I mean, it just he was just an upstanding person. And I think
Yeah.
on the screen, the characters that he chose, he understood that I have to, it makes a difference. The how I portray myself in the media makes a difference. The roles I take as an actor makes a difference. And how he lived his life personally, it seems like everything was just as beautiful. And yeah, I think that was really wonderful. And also, even with Bill Cosby's influence on him, he spoke very highly of Bill Cosby. And Bill Cosby was the number one TV dad. Remember that? So he got voted. The TV Guide voted Bill Cosby as the number one TV dad. And so Theo has, even though Bill Cosby has some scandal, Theo has basically talked about Bill Cosby in a way where he's focused on the positive and not some of these other experiences connected to Bill Cosby. But people like Malcolm Jamal Warner, he's still able to maintain a great sense of himself and his own identity, even breaking away from Theo. I even think like Felicia Rashad, she's still Claire in people's mind. She's been able
Yeah.
to carry herself as Claire. So I just think it's just really beautiful.